Welcome back to Echoes of Epiphany, where the voices of the forgotten whisper louder than we think. Tonight we follow the troubling disappearance of Elaine Johnson. This is not a story, this is a warning. Elaine Johnson was a 32-year-old software consultant in Atlanta, Georgia. She was brilliant, independent. Elaine was also a quiet person. Elaine was the type of woman who would never miss a call from family and would also lock her doors twice. In April of 2016, Elaine was on a business trip staying downtown Chicago in a high rise building. Everything was normal, everything was fine, at least until the voicemails started. Elaine, 3 days before she disappeared, left her sister a voicemail and she said, "Something's off here. I believe somebody followed me from the lobby, but I also could just be tired." She again left another message that stated, "If something happens to me, check the elevators." Her sister thought she was joking, so she just laughed it off. But Elaine wasn't playing. On April the 23rd of 2016 at around 7:42 p.m., surveillance of the hotel shows Elaine getting into the elevator on the 14th floor. She presses buttons, the doors close. Elaine is never seen again. This hotel has 16 floors. Every other guest is accounted for leaving and entering the elevator except for Elaine. Elaine is the only one who is not found getting out of the elevator. No record of her in the lobby, no record of her key card being used after this time. There's nothing. And also, her belongings were left untouched in her room. Her laptop was open, and her shoes were placed neatly by the bed. The insurance company claims that there was a 12-minute gap in the hotel footage of the surveillance of the elevator, just enough time for something to go wrong. The family begged and pleaded for answers and help from the police. However, the police treated it as if it wasn't a cause for concern, as if she just had a mental break and she left and she ran off somewhere. However, Elaine left all of her belongings behind. She left ID, she left credit cards, she left money, she left her telephone, she left everything. Elaine had even left her anxiety medicine. Then came the strange part. An ex-employee of the hotel contacted the family anonymously and stated that that particular elevator glitched all the time. It happened before. Opening on unregistered sub levels, levels that are not meant for guests. Was it a ghost floor, a service floor, or something else entirely? 1 month later, the hotel updated their elevators quietly and it never made a mention of Elaine in their statement. Elaine Johnson tried to tell us. She said somebody was following her. She said check the elevator, and now she's a ghost in the machine. A woman going missing. Her warning swallowed by silence. But here we remember because in the Echoes of Epiphany, they're still trying to tell us.